Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, I'm going to create a tutorial for my future self so that when the time that I am, by the time that I am going to do something like this, I will not bang my head on the wall trying to figure out what I did in the past. So in this episode, as you can see here, this is using our previous tutorial, but there's a problem there because when I disabled the public access to this static hosting, um, we are not able to access the website via the CloudFront, and because of some mistakes that we did. So what we did is in the S3 bucket. No, okay, so let's show you the S3 bucket. This S3 bucket here is generated by CloudFront because in CloudFront, when we create the CloudFront distribution, there's an option there to use the S3 bucket endpoint, and we should not select that. If we want to use CloudFront to front our S3 bucket with a static website hosting, we don't want to select the use the website's endpoint because we will select an option there to use an open is it open no origin access control, and it will generate a bucket policy. After creating that, it will create a bucket policy so that we will update our bucket policies here while using that bucket policy generated by CloudFront while still blocking the public access to our S3 bucket. And I believe that's the only thing. Oh yeah, so another thing is in our origin, we edit that. There is an option there. See here, this is already using an origin axis. And if we, yeah, in the CloudFront, go to the CloudFront settings, CloudFront distribution settings, then we put an index.html here, and then in our hosted zones in our Route 53, we updated the A record to point to the new CloudFront distribution, and then we also requested a certificate via CloudFront because CloudFront will need a certificate for us to be able to use the domain, a custom domain in our for our CloudFront, so that when we access the domain, it will load CloudFront, our CloudFront distribution, and because of that, it will request a certificate in ACM. And in our ACM here, we created a certificate, and by requesting a certificate to ACM via CloudFront, it will generate a CNAME and CNAME name and CNAME value, and that is the values that we will use in our hosted zone to add another CNAME record to use the CNAME name and CNAME value given to us by ACM. And that should work. When we load our website, it should still it will now load our domain with an HTTPS because it is already SSL and TLS certified, and if we try to access our bucket using its bucket endpoint, bucket domain, it should be forbidden. So that's it. Alright, so cool. So don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, and see you on the next round of videos. Right, cool, thanks. Bye bye.